Time for us to start the first game of the day. Game 1 of the second day of the ALGS Open. Kicking off right now, a reminder, this is winner's bracket round 2, group number 2. Falcon's going to be landing over in Skyhook West, as is their right, being the first seed coming into this specific group. And Sky West, not a bad choice.
I mean, Falcon's a team I also picked for prediction because I always,
earlier, now looking for their way in on, again, the slow side of zone.
Yeah, and now we're seeing a lot of teams are going to hold out their backs. Falcons immediately getting into a fight with the team behind them, coming in from the zone, looking to take this fight out, gets the drone out, and this is really nice. But Hal goes down early. Zero gets really low in Walsey as well. Can they retreat for this? Looks like they're going to look up for a reset instead of a fight as Dexter takes both Falcon members down.
Green Stego, yeah, I'm starting to feel pretty good, but with Reignite going down to Orchid, that is another full squad claimed by Orchid, who were just looking for their way into Lava Siphon. Deadly and with great macro, Orchid absolutely a team to look out for, and Falcons unfortunately will not be a team you could even look at as they get taken down in 18th place. Green Stego, predictions. Ooh.
Green Stego, all players
that let people take a look at you. Not being looked at though, lets Lonely Let Gone have so many lines of sight on other teams. 15 kills of the first game
and stopped at some point, which they did.
Yeah, there's always going to be something, especially with the lack of Catalyst early, that can take advantage of a momentary weakness. The other legend that has been notoriously good at doing that, at stalling things out, has been Newcastle, notably not banned. And we've seen a lot of first-round Newcastle bans in our first day of the ALGS Open. Now changing that up to the Catalyst may result in a few different playstyles, although I will say, Newcastle maybe not nearly as popular on World's Edge since there's so much safety inherent to the map.
A lot of people like also, you know, a lot of the time you don't want to spread yourself thin, so you want to go all in. Sometimes you want to play full on defensive and full on offensive. And full on offensive we already see here with the Crypto Maggie Ash. And you're getting run down. Walsey immediately go out. Falcons not off to a good start.
Not something typical we'd see from Falcons. I'm used to seeing Howl or Zero start to disagree on where they should play. I'm not used to seeing Walsey so separate from the team, on a completely different page from the rest of Falcons. Granted, it's part of the early loop path, so we can give a lot of credit to Lonely Let Gone for laying a trap and executing it. At the same time, I'm looking at Falcons and going, all right, well, now you've got a member that's typically on the same page as at least one of you. Orchid, another notable elimination happening at the same time. That's Falcons that take out the squad that, remember, we talked about, opted into this small space with the Caustic, a fight they should have won, taken by Falcons.
And that's what I said. If a team lands between, if you're playing in the tunnel, then a team lands behind you and you get pushed from the front, you're gonna get pinched. Probably what happened. We couldn't have really seen it yet. Still another team playing in tunnel as more teams are opting in from the northern side.
Yeah, talk about a pinch. 10K between 100 Thieves and Falcons? I wouldn't be there if you paid me. And 10K, I think, hoping to survive this encounter, are going to have a difficult time of it. The pinch, impossible to get out of from this angle, and 100 Thieves likely very frustrated to have found a team right in front of them. Again, expending utility early on. They know that making this rotate happen with speed is worth it.
And this is kind of, yeah, like the mid-speed we're talking about is somebody's going to try to hold you out. But if the circle is small enough, they're going to get pinched behind them. 100 Thieves right now looking to pinch this, but they're getting played on by a huge Q through the wall. Almost immediately get punished. They had the awareness to react to that altar port through the wall.
100 Thieves are taking this fight handily, but you know Falcons are coming in right behind it with Pony down. This should be an easy cleanup for Falcons, who are going to swing through the door right now. Portal out by Jen Burton in an attempt to survive, being chased down by Hal, but it will be 100 Thieves and 10K that go down simultaneously to Falcons.
Falcons playing in a prime spot right there. Like I said, just waiting for fights to happen with all these mid-speed. Sometimes you play a little bit early to hold teams out. Sometimes you come in late to hope to be the last on the edge of your side.
It was nice to get a look at them before they went down, but that spot untenable. Green Stego starting to move in from the high ground. Falcons starting to move in from the low, and it's not looking much better for Falcons than it did for Purple Slushy. This low ground impossible to navigate, and Walsey, even on the Crypto, doesn't have drone to go invisible. Isn't going to be surviving for too much longer if things keep going this way. Fortunately for him, VVV are all looking, they're looking up.
Walsey,
no way.
A little bit of a sneaky beaky like, sitting right there with the P20s in hand. They're all, nobody looked at their backs. Oh, never mind, somebody had the awareness to say, there is somebody looking at us.
Dude, that was a long time. VVV surprised, but I think they were almost surprised by being able to win that game as well. You don't expect this awkward alter misstep from ALGS, who again, should have had that game in the bag. It does get a little awkward. The nerves get high. Not a coincidence. As it stands, Lonely Letgon still lead the pack with their really big first game. It wasn't nearly as big this time as they got shut down pretty early. So the leaderboards, Green Stego and Kenotrope all in the same area. Purple Slushy and Green Stego especially, two teams that do like to find a fight every now and again. Purple Slushy very much to make sure that nobody else pushes them for the moment. It is difficult to actually get all the way to Omit, but with this truck being their only cover, it may not be that difficult to take them out without ever firing a bullet. We're just seeing abilities thrown at Omit, and Sang's got 20 HP to work with.
Very hard to survive here as well. They're not even getting shot from the height right there now as well from Landslide, but they're getting absolutely bombarded. Ash Q's coming out, frags coming out, people trying to shoot their toes right now. You know, Sang trying to survive. I believe he could get the reset here, should probably do it as long as people just gave up from him. Gaming Gladiators sitting kind of comfortably underneath the bridge. As we see Falcons, again, they made it back from having a kind of a rough start, but they're here, triple purple armor.
Continue their momentum. Asia unfortunately getting focused and maybe getting taken down. Green Stego around, Kenotrope survive. On
the other side of things, Falcons is currently fighting as well. They are getting pushed once again by this aggressive team. Tau taking down Walty, Zero taking down, and Falcons getting knocked out for the moment. However, Babo coming from the choke, clearing their back like we talked about before. Can they hold out their back? Luckily enough, a fight happened. They just pushed back out, and now they should have their backs cleared.
Did grab them a second place finish. The kills that you were talking about collected largely at the end, keep them in the top half of the leaderboard that ALGS were able to make there. Recognizing that VVV was a lot harder to push because they had that little bit of high ground, a lip that looked over ALGS. I think in this
on Newcastle to not only angle himself away from those bullets that were coming in, but also from Phony to immediately jump into the void, having been brought back to his feet. Very, very impressive, and also heart-fluttering moments for 100T there.
It's one of those as well, when you're rezzing as a Newcastle, you have to decide very quickly.
Building that was in front of them, or maybe just a little area outside of it, but Zero, he's under duress, he's taking a lot of damage, and now Hal is left on his own. It could be the end of Falcon's game, and they are out in 15th place now. Falcons, 2 games to go. We were saying
that insane in that game, but those are the overall standings that we were talking about. I mean, only 14 points
between here to keep Green Stego as comfortable as they can, but Zero's found a Kraber. Now, the opportunity for the Aussie to hit some heads, but instead it's just going to be the shields from the rampart that are going to absorb those bullets from the gun of Zero. Can he land on a few more? We'll find out in just a few seconds. In fact, let's jump into the comms of Falcons now. This is a big moment for them.
They're sitting there. They're resing. They're cut. I can feel it. They're just sitting hard. They're sitting there fucked. I think the first team to move has a bit of advantage because they can set up all.
Yeah, I mean, I have
There's like one team in building, right?
I think that's 2, I think, at least. Yeah, I think it might be 2. 7 squads.
Look at this kid upstairs! That's right. They're all beneath me,
Wait, someone down here!
He's fighting them here.
I think. Yeah, there's a team under here.
Okay, I'm peeking. Put it back in here. They're gonna pull it out. They're right below. Can you nade that? Can you nade that? Oh, one down here. One down here.
Bullseye from Zero, he connects with the head. It's going to be cleaned up immediately, and it's 100 Thieves who feel what it feels like, to be at the end of a Kraber from Zero.
Very important comp as well from Zero, saying first team to move can set up walls, and maybe they get an advantage if they do so, but Falcons, they have to worry about the teams that are around them. 100 Thieves eliminated in 7th position, but now they have to worry about the other teams below them.
Oh, reignite, they're trying to move in, and Zero has to phase out immediately. Does manage to somehow find a little cubby that's going to give him room for all this to happen. And he might be able to move in as the teams are taken down in front of him. Reignite eliminated. There's more placement points here. Thanks to Zero and being able to get out of that position. 2 downs in front of them. He lets it go, tries to find a place to play. Now it's just about survival. Jumps back through that portal. And he's going to line up a Kraber shot. If he hits this when he comes out, it would be big, but they won't be able to do so. VVV gone, Green Stego gone in the meantime, as Cat now move in to try and close this one out. They were in the best position for the majority of this game. Now they just need to hit the bullets down.
Have to hit the bullets, and I think it's going to be a simple cleanup because it was the portal who did the job in the end, and Cat find a victory in match 5 here to give the possibility that, you know, maybe Cat drop out early. 10K put 5 points on the board. Purple Slushy put 13 points on the board, and then suddenly it would be Cat dropping out. I think.
All right then, New Orleans, game number 6. Here we go. We are finally into it. Starting off, understandably, with the point of view of Falcons and ImperialHal, the CEO himself, gonna have to hit the boardroom if things don't go well in the zone. Purple Slushy, the last team outside of the zone on the very eastern edge, but every other team is inside of this zone right now. It could not be more busy. And if you're stuck in a corner and you see Taxington playing the Mad Maggie, that could be a problem, but you could also just output damage to send it back.
Oh, bit of aggression here from Falcons, like maybe recognizing there's weakness on the other side, and they know that they need kills, but Cat continue to retreat and continue to put down blockades with these fences.
Yeah, the Watson fence is just slowing down this push, so they're going to be able to reset, going to be able to pop some batteries, but now I think they're a little bit pinched, and Zero with that scout in his hand and the P20s alongside it, looking to clean up these kills.
These P20s though, sometimes that spread, the bullet spread is so difficult to try and finish off a player, and it looks like they get one, but they probably don't want to pop out too quickly, because there's going to be other teams that will hear all this commotion, and we've alluded to it. There is almost 14 teams within these set of buildings, within this circle. When I asked the question, are you going to play aggressive? Are you going to play for zone? The majority of teams playing for zone here.
Trying to hold this high ground, but so many teams are going to have LOS onto them as we jump over to Falcons, who are under duress themselves.
Fighting tooth and nail, not just to stay alive, but to stay in the winner's bracket at the moment. Plenty of rampart walls going down. They are playing very defensive. They are thinking about the long game here, thinking about how they transition to this next circle. They're not taking unnecessary fights as Kinotrope Gaming will be eliminated. Will they be safe? They were in 8th position on 36 points. They might have just done enough. It's going to depend what happens elsewhere.
Zero's going in here. He goes into the void to get past the remaining members of QAD, and by doing so, he's output some damage, he's created some angles, but he needs Waltzy to get in a position to help him here. It can't all be up to Zero. Now it's all up to Waltzy. Waltzy will clutch, gets the Q down, and will bring Falcons back to their feet.
Do anyone push?
100 Thieves! Oh, it looks like Phony isn't going to have the timing on that, and Falcons will survive.
Phony dips in, and then Phony dips out. He says, peace, brothers, let's see how you do in the final circle. Falcons now up to 11.
10K on 32 points as it stands, are in 10th place. Falcons are trying to line up some more KP in front of them. Let's jump into the comms in one of the most pressurized places they've been in so far in this tournament. Well, no comms for now, but good KP here for Falcons, and they've managed to find a rotate here. This is looking pretty good for them here, Dan.
Yeah, they've still got position, so now Cat are at risk at losing their spot in the winner's bracket round 3 to either Falcons, GG, or maybe Fusion as CCG get eliminated as well. CCG will be down into the elimination bracket.
Falcons need 4 points, 5 points maybe even to overtake them. We don't want to go down to tiebreakers and get invested in even more maps. It's been enough for one series.
Cat won a game. You don't want to go to a tiebreaker. You have to win this otherwise if you're Falcons.
So we have 7 squads remaining. 10K down on this low ground. Havoc in the hands of Kaisha as well. Panic's going to get a knock on to GG. GG still involved, by the way. As I say it, though, they will be eliminated. And GG will be our first big team of notable players to have to force their way through the elimination bracket.
Falcons, Fusion, Team Orchid, all still alive, and all 3 of those squads are still in the bottom 10. So it is really Cat who are very much up for grabs when it comes to the chasing pack here, but it is about moving and finding a position. Great portal to go very central here for Falcons, but the real question is, did anyone see it? Do they have eyes on it? And when do you move?
Well, you can see that it wasn't the perfect position that they wanted to play, and they're going to have to rely on a castle wall again. Does it become available in the competition? Yes, it does. They have the ult available, so now they can play their backs, but in front of them, there's going to be a lot of kills, but Hal is down. Zero's taking damage, even though he's outputting it himself. Hal will be brought back to his feet by Waltzy, and it looks like Falcons will be able to survive for now.
They are desperately trying to scrape through the winner's bracket here, but you can see a lot of teams putting a lot of pressure on them as well. Orchid have just lost 2. Maybe their chances of winner's bracket are about to fall. Yes, they will. Orchid will be into the elimination bracket.
Castle Wall's been shot out here for Falcons in the majority as well, so you can see that they don't really have too much to play with. They're just trying to hold off Green Stego from above by just using raw gun skill. 5 squads now remain as teams Green Stego, take first place away as well. That's huge news for them.
Falcons need 4 more points. You don't want to go to a tiebreaker with Cat. Remember, tiebreakers how they work. It's how good you did in your best game, and Cat already won a game as well. So still plenty to do for Team Falcons. And don't count out Fusion, still alive here, still with a chance of breaking into that top 10 as well.
Everyone is so close to each other. Everyone is touching each other, can smell each other in these situations. It's almost like, what meta are we playing? Has it changed from Sapporo, Japan, the champs, where we're having the Newcastles have such a huge say in these final moments? Falcons are going to have to move. They have 10k just below them as well, but I'm not sure they're aware of any positions. Green Stego are in such a good position here, just up on this high ground to fire down on anyone. They're going to be safest for longest, but now comes the play. Falcons, I'm pretty sure they got slammed on. Zero has to jump into the void. Zero's last alive. Zero gets hit by the fence and the wall, and Falcons will be eliminated. Falcons are down to the elimination bracket as Green Stego will be your champions.
One of the giants falls, but Green Stego will stand
So
strong.
much into consideration. Different compositions, different playstyles, different POIs, all of these things rolled up make it so tough to make that winner's bracket run.
I'm gonna stand up a little bit, bro. I need to get that blood flow going. That was a long one for me.
Except the standing does.
Left, but they don't have a lot of options. They're gonna stick inside Ravine, and this spot is terrible, man. Zero with a knock. Oh, and they're just torched, bro. Board is probably gonna be going down here, man. They are. Falcons want this fight. This is the right call to make here too. I mean, Metsu right now is looking to make shots or grenades to rain down on top of Falcons, but they're already more pushed down than what they even need, are doing.
Nice,
right now.
the re-knock. They need to swing that guy solo.
They do. Snare coming out. PK shots going down.
Nice.
Metsu hits
They got
nothing
stolen.
but air, bro.
It got stolen by January.
It does, man. And that's going to be Falcons now with some extra KP. And at that meantime, bro, Dash is now getting angles around. And I'm turning into Falcons here, Greek. They now have to fight Red Rams for a god spot for this zone. It's
CCG
clutch
dead.
or kick right now, man, for Falcons. And they are getting held out big time. Let's see the play being made. Let's see.
And here they go, the swing.
There it is. And they're going to get Chico, bro. Red Rams did not do a good job holding this.
The slam.
What the fuck is that slam from Wei Chang? Dash in the back now, and Red Rams get wiped. And now Falcons are in an absolute god spot. Moving on in. Red Rams did a horrible job holding that. And that is the difference right there in a confident squad and a coordinated team.
And Fusion's going to go down here, I think, too.
January
It's going
is-
to be Orchid that might be pushing in to kill him.
Low key though, man. This might be a residual offense for Fusion.
Orchid's going to die, too.
Wait, and now everyone's
They need
dying.
these kills.
Come on, you.
And
GG's,
they-
bro. Orchid doesn't get him. Falcons now jump down. Fusion dead. Orchid dead. Infinite now gone here, too. Tough.
It's LNW coming back.
Oh, my God, it is.
How goes down?
How goes down. LNW trying to get the full kill right now on Hal.
He takes the portal.
And Hal does bounce back with the ultimate TP, and they're going to be good to go.
It's a solo for Leave No Witness.
Yeah, they can't really do much. Hal gets knocked. Full kill, by the way.
Wow.
For Imperial Hallelujah. They're having a banger game so far, so even if they do die here, it's not that big of a deal. Falcons looking for the reset.
Hal
Crazy.
had 6 kills when he went down.
Yeah, no, they're having an absolute banger. I think they have like 9 to 10 KP right now. Insane. Should be fine. Hal now gets back in courtesy of that crypto drone. Leave No Witness is a solo. Both banners are grabbed, but I don't think he has anyone to res. He's also not the crypto. There's no crypto, so it's just chalked here for
He's
Leave No
1
Witness.
HP.
Yeah, they're chalked for sure. No questions. I mean, unless he just grieves. Zero getting knocked
They got the rest on
from
Hal.
a smoke launcher. Zero just got knocked from a bank smoke. Who the fuck is
Falcons
that?
is full 3-man up.
Is that Mfe? No, it's not. Who just did that? How? Leave No Witness not fighting. It's the solo of Leave No Witness.
They got to get the
He
kills.
gets 2.
Nice.
Oh my God. And now
Hal's probably dead
Hal
on the cross.
trying to cross over, trying to survive, gonna get an armor swap here. Full goal, and they go for the reset. Bro, their resets are unbelievable.
No way.
I mean, yeah, wait, bro. RX is doing fucking nothing. And this is a confident,
They have 11 kills.
yeah, I mean, they're killing the game, bro. They are killing the game. And that is the reset differential, bro. And
Oh
a
my God.
158 onto Hal's Molotov.
Hal just ate that.
Holy fuck, dude. And there it is. They're going to move on up to that right side. We have now Falcons as a duo. GG still kicking here underneath as well, killing off Mfe. Multiple squads now.
I do
Not
want to
looking
point
too
out,
hot. Yep,
Falcons have the crypto alive and have a Moby.
they do.
If they don't get pushed here, they could.
And here it is, man. GG. Full
And
3-man.
dead. We're
Yep.
down to 4 squads.
4 squads of full, courtesy of the Imperial Hallelujah res.
And here comes the EMP Falcons, looking for some blood here.
Yep. And Falcons now moving up, trying to angle out in threes. One shot comes down, 2 from Hal. Can he make it 3? PK whiffing, hitting nothing but air on that last one. And now they get swung.
Nice. Oh my God, Hal just went nuclear.
GG,
10 kills
for ImperialHal.
2,500
And we're going to
damage.
stay on board with Hal for the rest of the game right now, man, unless GG does some crazy. Well played, man. Hal with a banger of a game, 10 and 2.5. GG still 4-3 man on
They
the
just queued
inside.
in and took the inside from D.
Yeah, so GG's now inside. Is inside even that good,
It's
bro?
a solo from D Sports, a full 3 from GG, and then Falcons did. This is Falcons' game to win.
I think so as well. They're on the opposite side of both teams on the inside. This should be a really, really good game, man, for ImperialHal and Zero and Walsey. GG dead. Going down now as well. Falcons looking to pick up, bro. There, just looking to pick up every KP. And Falcons with a massive W and losers bracket. We all knew that Falcons shouldn't be here in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. There's an outlier in this lobby with 15. Omit going to be in 3rd with 11. We have RRX in 4th with 10. Leave No Witness in 5th. Sweet D in 7th.
And divide. And look at where they went. They are all the way in Terra now as a dude.
And Falcons now chasing down Orchid. It's going to be the boy. Panic now going down. Falcons fighting 1 KP as the other 2 are going to be sent to running.
And Fusion's there too.
Yeah, and Waltzy's getting that CCTV footage for all the fighting it again. Ew, good job, man. Hal goes down, but now makes up for it, brother. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh.
Swing here for Falcons.
It's Omen.
Shots.
It's Omen as a duo here, moving on up. It's
1v1,
Cody. I think it's a Cody. Well, it's 2-1.
They got all the reses?
I don't know, maybe. I'm not even too sure. Wait a minute.
Oh
my God!
Zero, ice cold.
Zero onto Omen. Are you fucking kidding, man?
Ice cold.
Oh my goodness. Zero breaks the ankles of Omen, and he wants more blood. And Falcons go down to Sweet D.
Wow.
It's that boy Dan, man. It is that boy Dan. W, man.
D Sports, 22 points. As CCG is going to pick up 17. Infinite picks up 14.
36 points. Sweet D going to be in 2nd with 29. Omen's going to be in 3rd with 21. CCG going to be in 4th with 18. Infinite in 5th with 16. Then it goes GG in 6th. Leave No Witness in 7th. RRX in 8th. Rig in 9th. MFA in 10th. The bottom 10. The bottom 10 for their lobby too. Bro, what is going on? This is crazy. This area. It is
this kid's down to 1 HP.
Falcons not fighting here too. Here we go. They are going to kill off Infinite here most likely. Kazaron's going to be the last one standing. Infinite dies, but Falcons now getting ran out here. And they're getting, I believe,
Orchid Falcons.
It is now going to be Orchid and Falcons, man. Orchid need this a lot more than Falcons do.
Oh,
will they
my
take
God.
flight or get
2v2.
shot down? It is a 2v2 now. Hampino's dead. It's at the Rambo and Panic versus Hal and Zero. 2 absolutely talented players versus 2 absolutely talented players. Can Panic rise to the occasion right now and clutch up for Orchid?
Right now, Falcons kind of have the advantage.
They do, for sure, 100%. They need this bad. Orchid is, though, dope perp, and right now, they're playing for the Resident Waltzy, and they're leaving. Orchid's gone.
Wow.
They leave.
There's a third party. It's MFA.
Oh, my God, it is a third. Falcons trying to get out. Waltzy, Hal, both get bats off and leave the portal.
Wow. What a play from Falcons, dude. To pick up a... They don't pick up any kills, though.
Oh,
but
my
they come away with their lives.
Bro, they just always escape.
Yep.
They always...
And that's what they do best, dude. They find a quick spot that eliminates the LOS.
Yep. And
to be able to reset. And that's what I was going on about them not panicking right away.
Yeah. And that's a team game here, too.
And they might get swung here and die regardless.
But still,
knows?
the fact they're surviving for this long so confidently, and that is now ImperialHal getting shots down. It's trades now coming out.
They did a good amount of damage. They might be able to capitalize.
Yep. Zero now jumping down here, too. They do get a nice little fucking hit of no armor there on Flesh for one of the players of Perp. Zero now getting aggressive. He is not taking as much damage as he is dealing, bro. He is shitting on Perp right now.
He's going for it.
And Zero swings. And
Nice.
Zero gets the knock on Anmu. And now trying to stay up, move towards Waltzy. And it's one man up. Wait a minute. And Slushy
How is he
will
still
die.
alive?
Bro, Zero is just a slippery son of a gun. He's just slippery. All right. Shots
And the
going
shots
down.
here.
RRX. It's now Falcons dying here. They are getting the res and ImperialHal.
Big
Zero
thermite.
somehow gets a knock. And now Hal is landing from above. And that is Hal with a knock. Last one up top, not
Falcons
gonna happen.
eliminated.
It is KG, baby. Killing all the boys at Falcons. Andy Jacks, Reply Totem now dying. CCG still up here too, man, controlling this whole side
For
of
that
Terra.
Fusion. Good game for the boy Trev. They pick up 17. Arnett picks up 8. Leave No Witness picks up 13. Mfe picks up
Points.
6.
D Sports, Sweet D gonna be in second. Omik gonna be in third. Orchid gets fourth off that W, baby. I love seeing Omid and Orchid in the top 5.
Great band.
Yeah, Wraith Band is crazy. We have Leave No Witness
And
in
they get a
fifth.
third one.
Yep. Well played. Purple Slushy, though, man.
They go from a free knock onto light into just getting wiped.
Yeah, it's crazy work. And Purple Slushy is going to be dead. Lufka now. And GG just running away from guess who it is. The Hound Dogs themselves. They love smelling out blood and seeking these fights. It is Falcons. They want KP.
Oh, yeah, they do.
They're already chilling, man, for this qualification. And these guys, man, want to just annihilate people's chances. I'm pretty sure Hal just kind of fucked
About to
Lufka a little
fly
bit.
on him, dude.
I think so. No Geyser from Waltzy's kind of interesting.
Hey, he's right in front of him here. 3 more KP of their own as they're going to be fighting Arnett here in the bottom building.
Come on, you
Arnett,
big dog.
so far, haven't had the greatest tournament, but they have more kills this set than they did last.
Ew.
But it's not looking good. As Zero leading the... I mean,
Look
all
at
of them
the-
are
look at
just
the
so
pressure,
hurt,
bro.
dude.
Look
What
at
do
the
you do?
pressure. I mean, look at the pressure being applied, man.
What do you do?
We're pushing pressure, and that is Falcons, a squad that we all know and love that should probably not be in this losers bracket, doing things to these squads as Sweet D goes down. I mean, Jesus Christmas. Jesus Christmas. Give these guys a ballistic ulti, and it might last 48 eons.
I mean, yeah, they're at 40 seconds right now.
And they popped it pretty much this whole time. OS now dying, OT now dying, Falcons moving on up. We have CCG, the Challenger Circuit squad on
And
the
now
inside.
Falcons are swinging.
Falcons are indeed swinging, and they're bringing the heat right now. It is Falcons eliminating CCG. And the last
Here comes
squad
Totem.
is Totem now. After Falcons got that res and an armor swap, is Totem a little bit too late? I think they might be.
Ah,
Yes, I think so.
they're all hurt.
Oh no, the Fuse ulti goes down.
It's a 1v2 for Waltzy.
in a 1v1 now.
Is it 1v1?
He's a dick care of HP.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Just Waltzy clutch up.
Newcastle trying to look for the res right now.
He's got the wall. He might still win it. And
Waltzy! Come on! Let's go,
big clutch from
Walter!
Waltzy.
Let's go, baby!
Wow.
Shout out Walter.
All
bro.
right,
Read
well,
that shit off.
Falcons pick up their, what, second dub?
Yes, sir.
Second dub of the set?
Correct.
27
7 points with 40 kills, man. Averaging 10 kills a game through 4. Team Orchid gonna be in second with 39th, baby. For Waltzy, brother.
They have
his
armor
character
advantage,
of choice. Yes, they have great armors right now, too, man. 2 perp, 1 blue here, man. 4 Falcons. I'm watching you right now, buddy. See what they do here, too.
Zero kind of creeping up here. He might be able to get a knock.
Yeah, he's doing a little 2-step right now. We'll see what happens here if they catch one off guard. He's a slippery guy, isn't he? He's a little slippery one. Does he catch one off guard, and he
Oh
gets
my God, he just
kablammed.
got blasted.
Yeah, he just got kabloomed and kablommed and kablammed. And now Falcons are going to help him out. They're not going to blast, though. And this is the 10th place team dying, Greek.
And
This is
Blast eats
GG.
the nade, dude.
He does, bro. This is so bad for GG yet again, man. They do get the
And the
res.
ult here from Waltzy.
They want to fight, bro. GG does back up towards that bridge.
This is so bad.
But
They're going to
it's
get
just
ran
not
down.
enough, man.
Falcons have too many points, too much momentum, and GG
This is so bad.
is going to be saying GG pretty soon.
Yeah, but look at that, bro. Lufka does get out on the other side here, man, for Catalyst. So he does make it out, bro. Res potential is there, unless Falcons want to take another fight. Are now pushing over on Orchid here, man. Here we go. Good knock.
And OT
RX
just
dead.
picked- Yeah.
Yep, RX now gone. And this is Imperial Hallelujah. They don't need a miracle. They're created their own. They're definitely qualified in the next round, but they're looking to ruin some dreams. and take out Orchid. They are in the top 5 right now, and Hal doesn't
Goes back.
He's getting pretty far away.
Yeah, I mean, they also have 4,080 points.
Yeah, they don't need to really.
And a lead of 900, so, like, does it really fucking matter?
No, it doesn't matter at all. Unfortunate. 4 Falcons not chasing that fully down. All right.
Rambo trying to get away, dude. He's just getting hounded down by Omit.
Yeah, I really don't know what's going to go down here, man. If Rambo could get out of here, it would be pretty impressive. They are in the top 5 right now, so I think they should be good. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, unfortunately for Orchid, dude, they ran into the one team that can literally do whatever the fuck they want here.
What is Ram? Do they land on his head? You're fucking kidding, man. You are fucking kidding. You're laughing,
That
but
is
they're in
just
10th
blast
place,
luck,
bro.
dude. That's just blast luck.
They're in 10th, Greek. It is now Luca by himself. I don't even know if a res is possible. It's Omid now moving up, and he's going down, down, down to the burning ring of fire. Cody now getting annihilated. And they're now moving through to maybe go on to GG on this right side, bro.
They're sending it to the solo.
They are. And they get it.
And GG eliminated.
Dead, man. Well played.
We're down to 7 squads now. Omit trying to get a res here onto Cody. Falcons are kind of peeking from a distance, but I think they should not be able to get that
And
res.
Cody's dead. And now Falcons are getting shots down here, man. This is a good play by Falcons for sure. Trying to see what angles they can get. Not really too sure what they could do. I mean, bro, that's a tough push for Omen anyway, to be honest. The fact that you're even alive right now is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Regardless of where the Falcons were positioned, Leave No Witness needs to immediately look down Eggshell.
And Hal's saving a load, dude.
I mean, yeah, he's got the mother load here, man, ready
He's
to drop
saving
it.
it.
Yeah, he's ready to drop that shit on someone's forehead for
He's
sure.
been edging all game.
All
just
game.
waiting to release.
It's going to be a big one. Leave No Witness now here, too, on the other side of Eggshell. We'll see what they can do here. I mean, they just fucked themselves over so hard. They need to now make sure that this team underneath dies. They need to make sure Infinite goes down before this 3v3 of Falcons, or they lose this game. Without a doubt, no questions asked, they lose this game. Let's see. It's just a stalemate. There's nothing to do right now. The zone's going to end right outside the Eggshell where Falcons are sitting at.
I mean, Falcons have the rock.
Side.
The Falcons are going to clear the right and just win the 3v3.
For sure. I think so, too. Infinite now dying. Falcons now see that Infinite's dying, so they're now putting pressure on LMW. Panic going to be a one-man at 1 HP. Falcons get another crack, and I mean, they're making this shit look like a rank game, bro. They are pressuring both
this
squads.
angle is crazy.
They're pressuring both squads to the perfect amount where they both have to fight now and be put on their heels. This is going to be crazy.
Oh, this head glitch.
Yep. It is insane what Zero has going for him. Auto loader engaged. We now have 2 loads on Falcons. I mean, God bless anyone on the receiving end.
Oh, yeah.
And there it is.
That's just a helicopter.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
And the load to go.
And why not fucking drop it, big man? The sweet feeling of release. And that is going to be Falcons with a W. And they are going to 100% break 100 points,
That
bro.
was a CEO load.
That was, bro. And they're going to break 100 points here, too. No questions asked.
Wow.
They're going to be at, though, but Greek is off.
All right, well, Falcons. 28 in that one, dude. And that,
Second place. Omit's going to be in second with 45. Leave No Witness in third with 41. Team Orchid in fourth. So Orchid's still good. We have, I can't believe Omit's in second place.
There's not really any buildings free.
No, definitely not.
Oh, Red Rams, I think, fighting Falcons.
They are indeed. And here we go. And Falcons swing and Red Rams
with
fall.
a clutch up, dude.
And a third party and the first place team now gone. I actually think that's probably better for Falcons. That means more rest.
Oh, yeah, I think they wanted to get that game over with as
100%.
fast as possible.
I don't think
6,
Falcons.
MFA picks up 5. Omit is going to pick up 8. Kike picks up 12. Leave No Witness.
Look at CCG, Gaming Gladiators get in 8th.
Arnhem too, bro.
Gets in 9th. Rig in 10th. Infinite out. RRX eliminated MFA